As the rightful recipient of this message, know that your guardian angels have guided you here for a reason. They wish to whisper truths into your heart, insights that can help you move forward with clarity, forgiveness, and peace. Someone from your past, someone who once made mistakes and walked away, is now being guided back into your life. This person has been carrying the weight of their choices for a long time. They've finally reached a place of understanding, and now they wish to make things right, not only by apologizing for what happened, but by opening their heart and revealing the emotions they once tried so hard to hide. Your angels say this return isn't just coincidence. It's a divine orchestration, a moment carefully aligned by the universe to bring healing, growth, and truth. Angels say that trying to move through life without ever making mistakes is like walking through the Sahara Desert without breaking a single sweat. It's impossible. Life, in its purest form, is a cycle of falling and rising, of making errors and learning, of breaking down and rebuilding stronger than before. Every misstep, every wrong turn, every heartbreak, they all serve as sacred lessons from the universe. And just as you have learned through your own pain, this person from your past has also been learning. They've walked a long road, full of reflection and realization, and through it all, you were never far from their thoughts. Let this be clear. Someone from your past who once messed up now seeks redemption. They want to make peace. With you, with themselves, and with the past that still lingers between you. And part of that healing, part of that reconciliation, involves confessing the feelings they once buried deep within. When things ended between you two, it didn't feel right. There was a heaviness, a sense that something unfinished remained in the air. You knew they were in the wrong, and yet they refused to admit it. Stubbornness took over. Pride built walls where love once flowed freely. Even though you were open to compromise, they chose silence. They drifted away, not because they didn't care, but because they didn't know how to handle their emotions. At first, you thought the distance would be temporary. You believed they'd return once the dust settled. But time passed, and their stubborn pride kept them away longer than you expected. Eventually, you began to let go, to move on, telling yourself that perhaps this chapter had closed for good. But the heart has its own timing, and so does the universe. Sometimes it takes distance, solitude, and even regret for a person to finally see the truth. Remember this: your feelings are always valid. You are allowed to feel hurt, confused, or angry about what happened. Feelings are not always rational, they are emotional, raw, and real. We all experience moments of irrational emotion, moments when our pride speaks louder than our heart. This person was no exception. Back then, they thought avoiding you would make things easier. They convinced themselves that silence was better than confrontation. But in doing so, they only deepened the wound, both for you and for themselves. Time, however, is a great teacher. It humbles even the proudest of hearts. And now, after all this time, this person has finally realized the truth. Avoiding you didn't erase their feelings. It only made them stronger. They've grown since then. They've reflected, matured, and are now beginning to see the bigger picture of what truly matters in life. They've realized that the love they felt for you never went away. It was simply buried beneath layers of pride and fear. It's possible that the conflict you had was over something small, something that spiraled out of control. Perhaps you mentioned another person or expressed admiration for someone else, and it sparked jealousy or misunderstanding. What started as an innocent conversation became a storm of emotions. And before either of you knew it, the bond that once felt unbreakable began to unravel. Now, from a distance, they understand how wrong they were. Or perhaps they always knew deep down, but didn't have the courage to admit it until now. Pride can silence even the most loving heart. It may surprise you to learn that this person always cared deeply for you, even when they pretended otherwise. Their feelings ran deeper than they ever let on, but fear of rejection kept them silent. And even now, as they prepare to reach out, they're nervous. They don't know how you'll respond. They wonder if you'll turn them away, if the door they once closed has now been locked forever. But your angels say that what they feel for you is genuine. Their love is real. It's endured through time, distance, and regret. And though the past cannot be undone, it can be healed. Your guardian angels want you to know that this person's return will bring positive change into your life. It's not about reopening old wounds. It's about closure, understanding, and peace. Still, your own pride may resist. You might feel that this person doesn't deserve another chance, or that it's safer to keep the past buried. Those thoughts are natural. After all, you've healed, you've grown, and you've learned to stand strong on your own. But when they appear again, the old feelings will resurface. Memories will stir. You may feel anger, sadness, or confusion. And that's why your guardian angels want you to be prepared. Emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. They want you to stay centered in your peace, to remember who you are. Someone full of light, love, and resilience. Forgiving this person doesn't mean forgetting what happened. It means freeing yourself from the weight of old pain. Forgiveness allows blessings to flow again. Anger blocks the path of abundance, but compassion opens it wide. Understand this truth. This person's pride kept them from you for years. Don't let your own pride become the same barrier now. The universe is offering you an opportunity for healing and completion. They are coming back not just to speak but to listen. They want to understand, to apologize, to bring peace where there was once conflict. They don't know if they deserve your forgiveness, but they know that a life without you feels empty. They miss your friendship, your laughter, your energy, all the little things that made you unique in their world. They long to make things right and perhaps to build something new with you. Your angels remind you, the universe never brings something back into your life without purpose. This person's return is not a test to hurt you again. It's a chance for growth, for emotional maturity, for closure, and maybe even for love reborn. If you can face this situation with an open heart, without anger, without bitterness, the blessings that follow will be immense. The universe rewards those who choose understanding over resentment, compassion over pride. Remember, no challenge will ever come your way that you are not strong enough to overcome. And so let us close with a prayer. Lord, grant us the grace to forgive those who have wronged us. Give us the wisdom to understand that every pain carries a lesson, and every ending carries the seed of a new beginning. Fill our hearts with patience, love, and light. Help us to release what no longer serves us, and to embrace reconciliation where it is divinely meant to be. May this moment bring healing to all involved. May our paths align with your divine plan, leading us toward greater love, peace, and fulfillment. Let your blessings flow through every corner of our lives, and may we walk forward with hearts unburdened and spirits renewed. Now take a deep breath. Feel peace settle within you. This message was meant for you, and soon you will see why. Someone from your past is preparing to reach out, and they carry with them not only an apology, but blessings you cannot yet imagine. Trust the process. Trust your angels. Trust yourself. Type 444 to claim this message and the blessings hidden within it.